Hey Capricorn, I'm gonna jump straight in for a few cards. Having some technical hitches, some divine delays. I don't know how long this video is going to be before it might just cut itself out. We'll see how it goes. But it's like 2:20 AM here and I'm wired and just was about to go to bed and just had this feeling like, no, just try it. Even though every time I've tried it's cut out. Something's just saying try again. So here we go. We've got the Seven of Shivs and the Devil. 47 seconds. What's coming through with this straight away is not to put yourself in some kind of illusion. To get caught up in some kind of illusion in terms of the physical world, in terms of what's working in terms of the material world right now. There's a lot happening within you, there's a lot happening spiritually, emotionally. Not everything's as it seems. Try not to get caught up in the illusion of others at this time as well. Lots of drama, lots of chaos, never ending drama. People keep coming to you with the same problems. Having to defend yourself, feeling like it's a battle to be in certain environments, certain situations. There's a mismatch of maturity. It's like something's not resonating vibrationally anymore. Now you're standing in your truth. This may mean cutting cords with certain things, people, places and things, certain ideas of what you thought you wanted to create space for what you truly deserve, what you truly desire. Not all that glitters is gold. Slow down, take a minute. Hanged Man, King of Cups. Mastering emotion. Feels like making really difficult decisions, literally having to slow yourself down to a snail's pace, having to make wise decisions that are uncomfortable. 222. It's like literally choosing to sacrifice, to miss out on some kind of short-term pleasure for the greater good of all, the highest good of all things. This could be really starting to kick in like this could have been a long period of grief, of mastering emotion, where it could be affecting your physical health. As much as isolation is key in certain parts of our journey, it's human to connect, and it's like you've not done all this just to bask in your own light. It's time to serve, it's time to take a leap. Yeah, there was a time to be isolated and you didn't make the wrong decision. Something needed to be tended to in hibernation, in isolation. Just you and you, facing yourself, learning yourself, new relationship with self. Strong sense of self after this storm. But it's like now it's time to bring something to life. Yeah, 347. Now it's time to bring something to life. Now it's time to step into the purpose. Now it's time to step into the vision. I'm seeing Mary Poppins when they jump into the picture. It's like now it's time to create the dream, to really step into it, to move with it instead of kind of like conjuring up the energy. It's time to spring into action, new community, like-minded individuals. It's like a breath of fresh air, new burst of life. Feeling appreciated, cherished, and very inspirational energy. Breakthrough, huge breakthrough here. King of Wands, the world. 447. Clearing karma, end of a heavy cycle. 6 of Wands, death. Rebirth. You could be feeling really fiery, activated, all things activating. High Priestess. You're not who you thought you were. We've got, oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. One thing coming through here is to really learn to trust in your intuition, trust your own vision. It feels like you could be getting frustrated because you keep waiting for evidence to confirm what you already know, what you already feel, what you already see. Just because you're the only one that sees it doesn't mean that you're seeing something wrong. Maybe that's alarming for you to accept that something you know, something you see, something you feel, something you're tapping into is there. If you're the only one that does, it feels like you're being asked to have courage, to step forward, to be at peace knowing that everything is energy. That everything is energy. And it feels like there's been a journey of mastering energy. The sun. What's coming through this, just before I jumped on here, something come up about sunflowers, how they plant sunflowers after there's been like some kind of toxic or like atomic kind of like aftermath of like a war zone or something, because they purify the air or like clear the air. This is exactly not how it came through. Something like that. Do your own research, because probably got that completely wrong. But anyway, sunflowers, great. Like for purifying the air after horrific events. And the sunflowers on the card is really coming through like that. Like going to war with yourself. An end to fighting yourself. It's like, in order for there to be a fight, it's like there's two sides of that. If one side's not fighting, there is no fight. It's like an end to attacking yourself. An end to fearing your own power. That thing as well of like the unhealthy masculine energy, regardless of gender, but that unhealthy masculine energy, that being on a power trip, crabs in a barrel mentality, pushing others down, that fake respect, in terms of like having people fear you instead of respect you. Or like to not necessarily, maybe dominate's not the right word, but like to, like bully or push someone around, that it feels like you've dissolved that within yourself, to stop attacking yourself, to stop judging yourself, to stop coming for yourself in some way. That there's like, you are the person you needed as a child, greatest protector, your own guide, your own leader, sovereign energy, heart space energy, Wheel of Fortune, the Sun, High Priestess, Death, Hangman, Devil. Not everything's as it seems. You're being asked to be okay with not seeing all things at this time. It's like certain things you know have broken your heart but fixed your vision. And there's certain things that you still maybe don't see. It's like, give yourself a minute. Stop looking for things to break your heart. Oh, interesting. It's like that thing of when we're used to having a heart broken or like being traumatized. Oh my God, this is so my shadowy shadow as well. We go looking for that, or we'll like start making up red flags. Or it's like, don't dismiss red flags in life, friendships, relationships, business. don't dismiss your intuition, but also be mindful of your own lens. The Wheel of Fortune. Sometimes it's like, don't go looking for what you can't see. If you keep looking for something and you can't find it, maybe you're not meant to. 111. Be mindful of an addiction to heartbreak. Wow. Oh my gosh. 1111. Stop. Do I have an addiction to heartbreak? Ew. Yeah. Fear of community, fear of heart, fear of opening up, fear of... Ew. Okay, be mindful of an addiction to heartbreak. The way it's coming through as well, they see this little chuckling devil here go. It is that. It's like guarded, shut off, shut down, very easily switch off. This is something that I do. This is coming through now, and this is something that I don't know, because it's like it comes through as like a Capricorn trait and then whatever, but there's other things to it. But it is scary how, like, if someone disrespects me, I will just cut them out. And I'll never speak to you again. I'll never see you again. I'll never, like... And it's just like, you didn't ever exist in my life, in my reality. And it's like I care so much. And that person will still cross my mind, maybe for a lifetime. But the feeling isn't there. And I start to wonder, like, is that suppression? Like, really, is that like avoidance? Where you're like ignoring someone, but really they are still, like, you can't delete people. But it's like, no, like I know you exist, but not in my reality. I don't know, it's weird. And it's like, I'm struggling to understand if that's a toxic trait that needs to be addressed. Or if that's just how I am, and yeah, life's too short for that BS. But either way, that thing of like, we're used to what we do. It's like, if you take the trash out 3 times a day, you're going to look to do that. It's like, it's habit. It's going to be easier for you to get up and take it out than it is to not. Don't just be taking out the trash, like throwing people, things or places or opportunities aside because it's autopilot to dash it, because it's easier to not care than to face the pain of caring and being disappointed or being let down or being rejected or being, ow, why should I have gone to fucking bed, bro? Why you bring me down if it is bullshit? Good Lord. Yeah. Guys, this isn't, I don't think I'm getting stressed about this, like I'm reading this for me, but this is a message, a general message that's coming through for Capricorn. However, this is highlighting my shadows here. There's often messages come through in the reads. I know this is a collective thing. Chemical addiction to stress, chemical addiction to pain, chemical addiction to drama. Can you learn to be addicted to love? To be addicted to... Even that, is that, I can't even say it with a straight face. It's so crazy because I'm like the most romantical person you could ever meet. But it's like, it's weird. Is this a Cappy thing as well? I feel like it is. 47, or it's just a human thing. I don't know. But it's like, yeah, the Tower. Guys, this is coming through like really positive changes. But it's like everything, no, like, no. You're coming out your comfort zone. You will be mushy. You will be sociable. You will be open. You will be forgiving and whatever the rest of it is, because it's actually what you truly desire. moving from that, again, that Pluto and Cap, Pluto and Aqua, it feels like a rocket up the arse to say. Yeah. Like, this may be more uncomfortable for some of you because it's something you haven't experienced in terms of an energy. Whereas it's like, how do I explain this? It's like the difference between walking over like a bed of nails or going on like the fastest roller coaster ride or something exhilarating, something fun. It's that like methodical, logical addiction to pain, suffering. It's like feeling more of a thrill from the bed of nails than you would from the fun, from the excitement, from the laughter. Why is this? I have some things like this, not all the time, but some things like this. Addiction to pain. It's been a long lot of pain, and it's been a long lot of pain for a lot of us. Yeah, time to rewire. Time to retire. I'm seeing Puss in Boots from the film when he has his 9 life left and it's time to hang up the boots, it's time to hang up the sword, it's time to retire. You can never retire who you are, but it's like that is literally what's coming through, regardless of age, regardless of gender, it's that granddad energy of like how the grandchildren always know their granddad as like, or often know that granddad, that stereotypical granddad energy as like a big teddy bear kind of thing. No matter what kind of scallywag they were back in the day, that's just the energy that as like that softness that sometimes comes as you get older, or that stereotypical idea of what happens as you get older, or how grandchildren see their grandparents, is coming through like that, like from like that softening, letting it all go. It's a very wise, it's a very it feels like going to be living 2 lives in one, 2 different energies. It's a very open, soft energy. It feels like something you're not going to be comfortable with at first. But it's not comfortable because it's not known. It's not been the regular. However, it's going to be more of a fight to be in bliss than it would be to be in struggle or to be in the fight in some way. It's like you're being asked to like put down the gloves and do what you need to do, like fight to not fight. 9 of Pentacles, 1919. It's like this energy, certain behaviours, certain shadowy aspects are taking a lot of energy when they don't resonate anymore. Maybe this is because it's just something that people are used to from you, like keeping up appearances, or something that you're used to from yourself. It's like really stripping back the layers of all the projection of identities, or the identities you've put on yourself, just coming really back to what feels true, what feels you. Protect your energy at this time. You're shining bright. People want a bit of that. People that aren't on the same wavelength as you right now, and that's not to judge, but it's like you're gonna come out yeah, you're going to come out with a headache and in emotional turmoil. Some of you, it's like you could spend 5 minutes around certain individuals in certain places, doing certain things, and it's like it's irritating your spirit, or you just feel out of sorts, you don't feel good, you don't feel well. It's like, no, you've moved on from this. There's something better here. Don't linger where you're not valued. 111. Listen to the signals your body's sending you. You know exactly where you should be and where you shouldn't. 2121. Some of you, it's like you've got to protect your energy, even from those you never thought you'd need to. And don't spend time debating it. Just get on with it, because it's like the time that you spend gaining evidence, the evidence that you're gaining to confirm what your intuition says, is like you getting obliterated or you getting battered in some way. It's like, is this person hurting me? Let me hang around a bit longer to see how hurt I get. It's like, no, enough's enough. Set boundaries, people, places, things. There's no time for nonsense. There's no time for disrespect. Remove yourself from the situation. Bigger fish to fry. Hermit. 222. How's this video still running? Just wanna pissed as a rat. Yeah, it's like not really happy about this, mate. Not really happy about these shenanigans. What is this? What is this you put before me? What is this? No use crying over spilt milk. What's coming through? It's like the spilt milk is the realization of what you got, what you're having to deal with in the human. Take a break, put up your feet, have a cup of tea. Come back in a minute. Will anything be better? No. Will have anything changed? No. Do you still have to do what you need to do? Yes. But you will be revitalized. It's like, take as long as you need. But there's no getting out of this. Literally, there's no getting out of this. The Magician, 2 of Cups. Chariot. King of Cups. The Moon. Guys, you could really be feeling like an absolute emotional whirlwind. Queen of Cups, yeah. Not going to be fazed by much after this. Some of you, it's like you were, this is what you prayed for. To like conquer anxiety, I want to say. And it's really coming through as that. Yeah. 10 of Swords in reverse, Hermit. Horse on the back of the deck, Power, number 35. Yeah, sacrifice the illusion. Sacrifice the illusion is what's coming through this dragonfly. And the turkey, 2731, 2525 on the clock. Sacrifice the illusion. I know it is comfortable to be in the illusion. But you can only create illusion from illusion. It's going to be uncomfortable to come back to the truth. Split the deck, 45 blue heron, self-reflection. But you can create truth from truth. Not everything needs to be known. Don't battle for everybody to understand your perspectives when they're only going to hear your perspective from their perspective. Stay true to yourself. Don't disrespect your own energy by over-explaining yourself. To those that are committed to misunderstanding you, or to those that do not have the ability to understand your perspective, for whatever reason that is, just because of a different lens. Don't deceive yourself. Trying to get people to see your point of view or trying to get people to change. Don't waste your time. Trying to convince yourself about what you're seeing, or gaining evidence to prove what you're seeing, or getting someone else to believe what it is you're seeing or saying. Use your energy to create. Set boundaries and create. Call your energy back to you. Sacrifice the illusion. Move on with integrity and impeccability. There's a leadership role you're here to fulfill. It's time to step up. A message is going to be coming into you soon. And you're being guided to say yes to this, and it's going to feel impossible to say yes to it. But you're being asked to jump in that kind of blindfolded energy and roll with the punches. We've got the armadillo coming up here. We've got the hawk. We've got the porcupine. We've got the alligator, the mountain lion. Leadership, mountain lion. The porcupine, innocence. What's really coming in is just jumping in with an open heart, allowing things to unfold without getting in your own way. Don't worry about the 10th step. Just take the first, and trust that by the 9th, the 10th will appear, and you'll already know what to do. You'll always be prepared. Having trust, having faith. In yourself, in the divine. Maybe keep a dream journal. Yeah, it's like when we're out of our heart space, we're not seeing clearly, we're not hearing clearly, we're not really in tune with ourselves and everything around us. And it's like you're here to help others, to share something, to teach, to inspire, to lead, to guide. And in order to really be the best that you can be, and for you to get the most out of that experience and for others to as well, you're being asked to really be the bigger person, which sounds so whatever, like, oh, be the bigger person. But yeah, like by being the bigger person, it's like, be you. Don't drop down to anyone's level to prove a point, or to have a little feed of a dopamine boost off that energy of a row or a spark, or it's like it's going to be maybe more difficult for you to move in that place of grace, or do something a certain way. But it's like, not everything's for everyone. There's a time, obviously, to speak up, to stand up for yourself, to say what needs to be said, to have confrontation, to like state your case, to argue things out. But what's coming up with this is certain energies around you right now, and you already know what energies these are. It's like it's a lose-lose situation in terms of you're going to end up drained and no better off. The intention of certain energies is literally just to have that energy exchange, not to reach a solution, not because there's actually even a problem. Maybe there is, but not even really. That's not really the intention that's coming through here. people just want to have a little energy exchange. Stay magnetic, hold on to your energy. Only have the arguments or the confrontations you feel guided to. Slick Rick, mate. You're going to be able to like duck and dive through this. You're going to see it coming, see someone's energy coming, feel the intention, feel like somebody's going to want to come and say something, and 007 out of there. Whether that's something's going to happen, but it's like, as much as someone wants to try and have an argument with you, by you staying in your heart space, or by you not like meeting that energy, stepping up to that energy, or even like letting your energy fuse with that or drop to that vibration, it's like they're not going to be able, it's like shielded. Someone's going to maybe get a little irritated because it feels like someone's coming into that needs to like project or have a little back and forth, that needs to feed off your energy or trauma bond in some way, and it's not happening. 19, prayer and abundance, straight through the storm, head first. Yeah, look at this through the eyes of love. We're all going through shit. This in itself it's for you again. It's another chance for you to master your energy, that healthy feminine energy. To have kindness, compassion, empathy, regardless of the deceit, regardless of the illusion, especially when those putting you in illusion aren't aware because they're in illusion themselves. Eagle, number 1. I was just about to say, oh, shouldn't be saying this, we shouldn't be comforting people, we can't be making excuses. I know these narratives are out there, but that's not what's coming through with this. There's responsibility that comes with having certain levels of awareness. Responsibilities that personally I'm still learning and still F up on all the time. However, it is what it is. Yeah, no fear. The message was what I said, and then I went to correct myself and say that that's not the case. Because of fear of knowing that narrative exists in the world. But regardless of that narrative existing, and regardless of that narrative being true, what I'm saying is also true, and that's the narrative that's coming up here. But it's not about looking down on it on anyone. But yeah, know better, do better. And if someone don't know better, don't be sitting around expecting them to do better. It's not personal. 24, universal law, the crow. Another thing that come through just before this was a video, a lady was saying about how the crow's the only bird that will fly up with the eagle and like peck at its neck. That no one bothers the eagle, but the little cheeky crow will bother the eagle, and the eagle just flies and keeps going higher and higher and higher, and it's like the crow will eventually just fall off, like will just drop away because it's like the eagle's flown too high. Just keep ascending. Don't drop down to meet anyone. Let the crows peck. I love crows, not gonna lie. I kind of want to be a crow more than an eagle. This isn't what the reading's about, is it? You know? Okay. Back to the message. Let the crows peck. The eagle, and be the eagle, even if you would rather be a crow. And let the crows peck, and they will just drop off soon as you continue to elevate. Don't waste time turning around, having a barney with a crow, forgetting where you're meant to be going. You know, now you're down here, you're meant to have been gone off up here into bliss, bliss and abundance, and a parasympathetic party of a time. Yeah, this feels like it's all going to be very uncomfortable, even though it's all in your favour, because it's not really what feels like you want to be doing. It's going to be easier to not transform. What is coming up is like changing locations. Like all your friends are there, you know everyone, you know the people in the work in the place, in the shops or whatever. And then you move. It's like, oh, you're not going to know anyone, you're not going to have all them happy moments. There's lots that you're losing out on. But instead of focusing on the loss, focus on the gain. Or the new people you're going to meet, it's like you choose what you focus on. Same with anything. This is coming up as well in terms of addiction. There's like seeing sober as a burden. All the things you've got to give up, all the places you're not going to go, all the interactions you're not going to have, if that's the way you're going to do it. And then, but then switching it and seeing it as a gain, all the things you're going to gain, all those moments of clarity, being present, being able to be there, do certain things, enjoy other experiences that maybe you wouldn't have before. Whatever it is, it's like look for the gain, not for the loss. Choose to get excited, focus on something, make that the anchor thought. The blue heron again, guys, this card's been jarring me. I'm about to take it out of the pack. 3722. This is the name of the heron place, was where I stayed, where there's all that shenanigans that went on. Spooked me once, spooked me twice. Duppy in the forest, mate. Still. Alright, lessons and blessings. Self-reflection. Big boots to fill. Getting too big for your boots. Big boots to fill. 11. Move. Self-confidence. Jaguar again. Impeccability, integrity. That's it. It's like if someone's acting like a fool, but it's like they are a fool. They don't know they're acting like a fool. They're not acting like a fool. They are a fool. Which sounds really terrible. This is just how it's coming out. It's coming out. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning now. It's just coming out. They are a fool. So someone is a fool to you and you know how to act a fool. So it's like you have the ability to act a fool back to them. You are acting a fool because you're not a fool. They are a fool being a fool because they are a fool. They don't have any other choice but to be the fool because they are being what they are, who they are, where they're at in terms of their path right now, which is just as divine as anything else. You're not a fool. Don't act like one just because someone else is one. Don't drop down to places you've already moved on from. What is up with the throat chakra? No, not the throat chakra. That's one too many hits on the zub today. I'm telling you, my brain is done and dazzled and frazzled and razzled. Alligator 50. Stop, skipping dot cotton, bro. 50 alligator. Rolling with the punches. We're 40 minutes in and my storage ain't run out. Why? Why do you want to work now? Emperor, split the deck. Alright, I'm going to just check Alice. See what she's got for us today. Oh, I've never had this one. I've had this one maybe once. The Duchess, number 14. Oh, the mat stuck to it. Might as well leave it on and put it back down. Oh. Okay. The Duchess teaches you that an interesting lesson can be learned at every turn on the path. Finding this lesson helps you grow wise and gives even more sense to your own destiny. Always dig to discover the spiritual reasons as to why a certain thing or another is happening to you. Key question: what personal meaning do you confer to the things you are living through right now? Page number 28. Again, the buffalo, number 19, prayer and abundance. Yeah. It's like, that's kind of how it feels, like you're being asked to just keep running through the illusion. It's like running through a tunnel. Illusions are being revealed to you. It's like Fright Night energy, Halloween, running through the tunnel. Masks are dropping, truths coming out, lots of hurt, grief, heartbreak. It's like bullet energy. There's no time to stop and heal from each wound, each truth. That's not quite not stop and heal, but it's that there's no time to dwell. There's no time to stop and dwell on each truth, not heal. Dwell on each truth. Why did you do this? Trying to work out why someone did something, what they did, why they did it, why they'll do it again, will they do it again, wait and see if they do it again. No, it's like keep going, there's more to come. More truth, more truth, more truth, more truth. It's like completely obliterated by the truth of things, by illusions being shattered. This is triggering a huge breakthrough. 6 of Wands, death. The moon again. 43. 8 of Wands. It's like, yeah, just get the update and keep it moving. Oh, you're an arsehole. All right then. Oh, yeah, you're an arsehole too. All right then. Oh, you lied to me 3 years ago. All right then. Oh, you stabbed me in the back. Oh, all right then. Oh, you broke my trust too. Oh, all right then. Lovely. Software update complete. Trash took itself out. High Priestess, Hierophant. Get on with it. Keep going down that tunnel. There's no time to stop and dwell. It doesn't make a difference. If they are an asshole or they're not, it doesn't change you. If someone messed you up, like done you over or didn't, it doesn't change you. If someone stabbed you in the back or didn't, it doesn't change you. Keep it moving. 10 toes down. 4. Yeah, let it all go, give it up to God. Things will be dealt with as they need to be. Keep your hands, keep a clean hand. Ancestors got you, bro. Ancestors got you. Yeah, keep balance, keep it easy. This guy's doing some fishing, kind of a little trip. Focus on what matters. Protect your energy. Yeah, breaking out of these illusions now. Everything's about to shift. Things have been difficult, not because there's actually necessarily physical obstacles, but because there's been huge emotional delays here. Emotional, spiritual, mental obstacles, things that needed to be dealt with, tended to. The truth needed to be seen before certain foundations were laid, or it's like building those foundations on illusion. It would have been shaky. Things, in order for things to be solid, you needed to see things clearly. It's taken some time for that to be the case, for things to fall into place, each piece of the puzzle. But keep it steady. Slow and steady wins the race. Yeah, passionate new beginning. 47, 17. I'm going to leave it there, guys. If this did resonate, like, share, and subscribe. I'll catch you soon. Sending so much love.